Alrighty, boys. I want to show you what 500,000 mile Driveline looks like. This is from my pickup. It's from a 3500 Ram diesel, Ison 342 Ram, if that matters. But none of these U-joints, none of these carrier bearings were replaced. None. This is the first time the drive shaft has been off the truck. So this is the rear of the truck, and that is the transfer case. So I guess I'm trying to attempt two things in this video. Show you what 500K does highway miles to a drive shaft and all the shebang, and what to look for when inspecting it. Rear of the truck, transfer case. Okay, so shoot, let me try to find a block of wood, something I could throw that thing on. Well, let's try this caliper, shoot, or this rotor. That ain't coming off. Alright, let me get a block of wood. Hang tight, boys, hang tight. We got a Ford in here. You guys keep saying, or some of the guys saying, oh, yo, he's working on Rams. Yeah, because that's all we got around here. Sometimes we got a Ford too. We're getting some ball joints. By the way, my Ford went to my buddy's shop. I'll make a video on that, what all happened to that truck. I have a good idea what happened to it. I just don't want to deal with it. I really think it's the H pump, but once I get it back, and I'll be able to show you for sure. Now, back to this truck. So 500K. I mean, this is a very basic video for those guys. What you're looking for is a motion twist. A real quick one. This usually doesn't indicate a whole lot, but that's how I do it. Grab it and twist it. You're gonna get play here, you're gonna get play here. I just want to see how bad it is. But the most important one is to push and pull. You see how it's positioned in this way? You push and pull. That's a cool ringtone. And then you push and pull this way as well when it's mounted. So in my case, I'll just try to move it right here. It's pretty bad. Hopefully I can show you in this video how bad it is. Man, this video really ain't doing it justice. Okay, look at it. It's moving about a 16th. I don't know if you guys can tell in this video. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That's shot. These U-joints, I mean, if you guys ever had experience with U-joints, they're good until they're not. So keep a close eye on. This one came off at 500. We're gonna backtrack it and start changing them all between 400 and 450. Now that we know the stock limit of these. Keep in mind, this truck has been, it has been in the hands of a couple of rough drivers. So if that's how long they're gonna last, I think we're all doing good. Just by visually inspecting this thing, you could tell something's off here. And by pushing and pulling, it's gonna. So if I were to push and pull this thing while it's mounted, I'd be stressing out these points right here. By pushing and pulling. Usually you're just laying under the truck and you're just pushing on it. It's a lot easier. You can push put a lot more force, and now we'll identify how bad it is. I mean, I'm putting finger strength on it, and I mean it's loose. It's Dunners. This is another point. A lot of people do not pay attention to these splines here. They wear out and they give you a swing kick up your butt as you're coming to a stop. You get a thump, most likely with these splines. Keep in mind, these are highway miles. These are not city miles. So same thing. You're laying under there and push and pull from the bottom. Just push and pull. You're gonna get a little bit of movement because they're splines. They're supposed to move, but you shouldn't hear any metal on metal. It should be a movement where you could feel it but you can't see it. Minimal movement. Some, but minimal. Nothing like clonk clonk or anything close as that. Not even half of that. And then I showed you how to do U-joints. You're under there, you're pushing them. Same thing. But just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to show you this drive shaft. To my surprise, this U-joint's solid. Obviously, it's not a proper inspection. Under the truck, you have a lot more force to push on. But the carrier bearing, I'm very surprised how this bushing isn't all torn up. You could see a little bit of stress. Here, let me get a flashlight in there. Hopefully something around here works as far as flashlights. Flashlights is always an issue. Yeah. Well, we got light. You could tell. See that stress mark right in there? It's starting to rip. If I were to see this, I would not put the truck out of service. I would order another bushing, and once it comes in, I would change it out. But this is the beginning stages of it getting weak on you. Believe me, guys, I've seen these carrier bearings with these things being blown out, like blown out to smithereens, like not a whole lot of left in here. This is still a solid one in comparison to what I've seen. So cracks like that is telling you it's time to change it out, but you don't have to park the truck. Got a little bit more time, so get it on order, you know, within a month, get it changed out. You know, in other terms, and within 10,000 miles, get it changed out. And here's the shaft that goes into the transfer case. To my surprise, with the seal writing, I don't see any wear. And then the splines, we didn't see any excessive wear in there either, like as far as movement or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, that's more or less it. So not too bad, I guess, for 500K. Anyways, guys, as always, may the Lord bless you. May y'all have a mighty fine day. Ciao, bye.